Direct from the comic book pages, the superhero of the ring, Thunderbolt.
I'm Thunderbolt of comic book fame, and I want you all to know my name, because my opponents hit the floor as soon as they hear thunder roar. Bang, zoom, zap, crash, pow. Watch me beat the bad guy now, because in the end, they'll feel like zeros because they were beat by a superhero.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Mike Rand Show, and today's special guest is from G.L.O.W, the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. She was the superhero of the ring, Thunderbolt. Hey Thunderbolt, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Well, thank you for having me.
You're welcome, we're so happy to have you here. I do gotta say that the fans reached out to me, and you are definitely one of the most popular girls that they wanted to see on this show today.
Really?
Yep.
How exciting.
I kept getting a lot of, get Thunderbolt, get Thunderbolt.
Oh, I love that.
So we finally have you here, so we're going to have a great time, everybody.
Good.
So we're going to start from the beginning because there's no other way to start it. So let us know how you got started in G.L.O.W.
Well, as everyone knows, Becky Mullen, a.k.a. Farmer's Daughter, was a really good friend of mine. I met her when I was 16, and I moved in with her. We got a house together. I believe she's 3.5 years older than me, maybe. I think so. Okay. So she wasn't working. I think she had left from season 1, all right, I believe. I'm not sure exactly what season she left, but she was, so we were living together and going to the beach, and she was sneaking me into nightclubs, and they had called and reached out to her to come back to the show, and she said they had to think about it, and then she talked to me and said, do you want to be a wrestler? And I was like, what? Are you kidding? I didn't even know she was a wrestler. I didn't even know. And I was like, when you're at that age, you're just barely 17, you're like, sure, you'll do anything. You're like, okay, we'll move to Las Vegas. So we did, and that's how it started. I mean, I didn't audition. I didn't do anything. They threw me in there, and I think that they were watching how my personality was, and that's how I got my character.
So that's another question I was just going to ask. How did your character get created?
I believe because I'm super hyper, and I'm very like, I don't care. Let's just do it. Like, I don't really think about anything, which is not always a good thing. People don't follow that because the consequences aren't always great. But that's how I live. I'm just very, just go for it, kind of, like, I'll jump out of an airplane. Let's do it. Okay. Like, I'm like that. So I think it was that, kind of firecrackery. And then I have a big mouth. So I'm always talking. Well, I'm Italian, so I'm always talking. And I don't know. I think Matt was just like, she's like a little spitfire running around like a lunatic. And I didn't really care that much. I didn't really understand what I was going to be doing. So I think when you don't go into it with so much stress and anxiety that you have to be good at something, you're actually really good at it, maybe. Because I didn't even really care about rehearsing. I was like, no, I don't want to.
How did you get paired up with Lightning? How did they form that tag?
I don't know, because she was already there when I got there. I think they were just watching to see what they could do, what character they were going to give her. I don't know if she had a character when I got there. I'm not sure if she was already Lightning. She might have been. I'm not sure. I can't even remember. But I think because of our sizes too, we were the smallest ones there. I believe I was the youngest. Me and Jill were the youngest girls ever. So I guess I think we're the same age. But I think it's the size, our sizes. Even though I'm a little bit taller than her, we're both pretty equal in size, like that.
Yeah.
I think that's how that happened.
And what was the training like for you? What was the daily routine?
Like nothing. It was like nothing for me. I didn't even care. But it was a lot. It was a lot of work. But for me, I'm a gymnast already by nature. So I think I just went in there like, oh, you want me to do that? You want me to jump? You want me to do this? And I would do it, And the thing about Lightning is she's very athletic, and she is very into doing it over and over and over. And I'm like, no. So she couldn't have gotten paired up with anyone worse than me, because poor thing. because she wants to be like a perfectionist and she wants it perfect. And in my mind, I think if it's not broke, don't fix it. Leave it alone. We got it. If you do it too much, it's not going to come out right. You know, if it's like over decorating a cake, it's like, so I felt bad later in life for her, because she'd always call me and want to rehearse, and I'd be like, no, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. So that, but I don't know. I was just kind of nature, but it was kind of a grueling schedule. I got fired a lot.
So what was it like? You'd be fired and then you just show up the next day, or
Oh yeah, I didn't let them fire me. Never. One time I was in Texas and they slid a plane ticket under my door, and I said, no, I'm not going home. Matt liked to fire me. He loved it because I was always out after curfew. He'd fine me $300. I was always in trouble, always.
So you had a
sorry.
lot of great matches with Lightning.
Yeah.
I mean, they were amazing. So I'm going to ask you about a few of the matches, if you have any memories or even just working with these people. The first one I want to ask you is a really great match. You and Lightning teamed up with Mountain Fiji, where Mount Fiji carried you into the ring.
Right.
And you guys went against Big Bad Mama Hollywood and MTV in a 2 out of 3 falls match. So can you tell us a little bit about that? And were you nervous to be on top of Mount Fiji?
Never nervous. Can you believe it? Never even thought about getting injured. And now it's funny that you asked that, because as you get older, and now that I'm 51, and I climb up on a kitchen counter, and then I say, oh my God, how am I getting down? But it's bizarre how when you're a teenager or in your early 20s, you're fearless. Like I was fearless. I could care less. Toss me across the road, I don't care. You know what I mean? I was strong and healthy, and I just didn't have any fear. And Big Bad, there are certain people that you would wrestle with that made you feel very comfortable, that were very, responsible, and made sure that it went the way it's supposed to go. They weren't sloppy. They didn't, they weren't aggressive. They took very good care of you, because, you're in control of a lot of it, and you have to trust that person. So I always felt good with Big Bad, or with Mount Fiji. She was a strong woman. She unbelievably strong. She picked me up all the time just for fun, like a rag doll, And Big Bad Mama too. She was really strong too. But there are some people that you wrestle with, you're like, oh God, oh God, oh God. It could be, scary.
Yep. And another fun match that you had was against Hollywood and Broadway Rose. Can you tell us a little bit about working with
I just watched it last night. It was great. I loved it. It's one of my favorite ones. And there's another one I do with Hollywood that's one of my favorite ones, because I win both of them, by the way. But Hollywood's a lot of fun to wrestle with. She's also very responsible. She's strong, and she's so into it. She gets so into it, and she's fun. She's a lot of fun to wrestle with. Broadway Rose, I really liked her. She was fun to wrestle with too. She was good also. I don't remember her that well though. You know what I mean? I don't think she was there for that long.
Yeah,
so I'm not sure.
Yeah, you had 2 matches with Broadway. One was also with Broadway Rose and Dementia, where Broadway Rose stole the stuff
That's
from
right.
the Good Girls locker room.
That's right. That was a really old one. That's an old match. Yeah, I remember that one. I think I saw it on YouTube. It was like all gritty and old, and it's crazy. Yeah, because I don't remember wrestling her that much. So twice, you probably know more than I do. I didn't even know the videos were on YouTube till my child told me, Mom, you're on YouTube. I said, oh, okay. Who knew?
And then another fun match was against the Russians, Ninotchka and Major Tanya. What are your memories of them?
I loved wrestling. I would lose. That's my memory of that. And that's my big loss all the time. But I did like to wrestle Ninotchka. She's very, very, she's so strong. She was so good. She was really good.
Now, was Ninotchka one of the trainers when you got to Glow?
I believe so. I believe she was. I think she trained me a lot, actually. And another gentleman, I don't know. Yeah, Ninotchka did train me. I had a lot of training, because Hollywood was asking me that last night, who trained me, and I said, I don't even remember. I don't even know. Because I came in so late into it, with Becky, because they had already started. So I had like to catch up with everybody, but that was nothing. It was no big deal. And Becky, it popped right back for her. She was really good at it. Becky was so good at her character. It was so funny. She made me laugh with that smile. I can't stop thinking.
Yeah,
I know. It's
Farmer's daughter Sally was amazing. Since we're bringing up Becky right now, unfortunately for people who don't know, Becky Mullen is the actress who portrayed Sally the Farmer's Daughter. She did pass away recently. She was a really good friend of yours. Can you tell us a little bit about your memories of Becky?
Oh my God, there's thousands. I don't know if everyone was super excited when Becky came back because she is a star. Do you know what I mean? Because we are women and there's a lot of cattiness, but everyone, for the most part, we tried to all get along. It's a lot for a lot of women. I mean, you put that many women together, there's going to be problems, especially on the tour bus. But I got treated like Becky got treated. So that was kind of an issue. Do you know what I mean? It's like part of her deal was taking me in and giving me what she gets. And that's what I loved about her. She just took me under her arm and made sure that I was everything. But my fondest memory of her is when she showed up at she was in my wedding, and she grabbed the microphone from the DJ's hand and she said, and she did it in her Sally voice. It was so funny. She said, "Everybody look at her. Look at her. I made her a star. She is a star." And I was dying. I started laughing so hard because it's so funny, because she was just, I just loved her so much. I don't know. There's so many memories I could tell you about. Okay, there's a funny one that Hollywood will like this. Okay, so one time she was wrestling with Hollywood, and she used to wear these little chiclets in her top, and they fell out. And I thought to myself, "Oh my God, what is that? What is she gonna do?" They fell out on the mat, and she just picked them up and started throwing them at Hollywood. It was so funny. And then Hollywood was throwing hers at her. I don't know if you remember that, ever seen that match. It was so funny because that really happened, like it was real life. I was like, "Oh my God, her boob just fell out of like the fake poopy chiclets." That was funny to me. But Becky was a lot of fun. She was just such a good time. Every memory I have of us growing up together was a blast. We did a lot together. When we were like, everyone says peas in a pod. It's a long time to be friends with somebody.
Yeah, Sally the Farmer's Daughter, definitely, fan favorite, and
totally.
We'll miss Sally.
God, gorgeous woman, gorgeous.
Yeah.
You ever remember her on Married with Children, wrestling with Pam Anderson before Pam Anderson was a name yet?
Yeah.
She was just such a fun girl, so fun.
Yeah,
I mean, she will be missed for sure.
I loved her on the Family Feud as well.
Oh yeah.
She was great when she was going against the WCW, and I'll never forget that when Liberty did her famous answer, they asked her, "Name something that is toad," and Liberty buzzed in and said frog, because she got
oh my gosh,
and Sally was so defensive of Liberty with the WCW guys. So it was pretty funny.
I remember somebody's also, I think they were saying that she was talking and she was talking and she was talking and she would,
Yeah, and Ray Combs is like, go back over into the corner, Farmer's Daughter, and milk the cow.
Right. That's what it was. It's so funny. Somebody asked me on that other show that was on the other night, asked me to sing her rap for her, everybody. And I was like, I don't know if I know the whole thing, but I'll sing what I can. Because she used to, with her hands, she used to make me laugh. And then I was watching my rap the other day and I noticed I was doing that just like her. Oh my God. I'm like, anything by yourself? You have to copy everything she does.
Now, you
did
get to work with Sally during a tag team elimination match, which you guys famously won.
Yay.
Can you tell us a little bit about that match and your memories of winning that match?
God, I don't know. She's so many. Who was it? It was.
So at the end, Thunderbolt and Lightning were left in the ring against Daisy and Dementia.
Oh.
Where you eliminated them, because it was you guys and the Farmer's Daughters.
Oh, and then everybody was out. Okay. Oh, was I really the end of that?
Yeah, and Liberty and Justice, and then
man, I gotta brush up.
Yeah, Hollywood and Broadway Rose were in that match too.
Who won that?
That was you guys. You guys won it.
What?
Yeah, you won.
I really gotta brush up.
Daisy and Dementia.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That match too,
You're going to have me back on the show because I'm going to have to brush up on my glow. For real. Like I have no idea. Like there's so many,
Yeah, and then another fun one, if you remember, Godiva and Beasty. Can you tell us a little bit about working with them?
You know, Godiva's, like I said, very responsible and very good at what she does. It makes you feel comfortable, and she's, you know, she's very trustworthy. And she's not playing though. She's not playing. If she says she's gonna smack you, she's smacking you. She's one of my favorites. And Beastie actually is a very sweet, kind person. She's really sweet, and she takes care of, like, she's like a mom. She's like mommy. You know, you look at her, you wouldn't think that, but she is. So is Big Bad Mama. We all went to her with all our problems. She will be very missed.
And you also, Habana and Evangelina was another match you guys had too.
I don't remember Habana that well. I don't know if I wrestled her that often or she wasn't there. I don't know how long she was there for with me. How many seasons was she?
She was just that one. She was just season.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Evangelina, she's really sweet too. I don't really have anything bad to say about anybody.
What was your favorite match? Do you have a favorite match?
I do. It's with Hollywood. I do, and it was with Hollywood, and it was me and Lightning in Hollywood. I don't know who was Hollywood with.
What Broadway Rose, the one from?
I don't know. I don't know if it was Broadway Rose. I just know I saw it the other day. But it was like that kind of match, but it was so good. It was a good one. Who was she with? Maybe it was Broadway Rose.
Yeah, it was Broadway Rose when you guys wrestled.
Yeah, that's my favorite match. The one that you're asking me about, it would be with Hollywood. It was really fun. I loved it. Of course, I won. I don't think Hollywood beat me ever. Did she?
No, you guys were undefeated except for the Russian.
That's right. That's right. I do tell the story right. I tell everybody I am undefeated except for with the Nitschka.
Yeah.
Pisses me off. She ruins it's like my driving record. She ruined it. Yeah, I remember being undefeated and just her being the one that I can't win against. That's right. You're right. I should have won the whole thing. The whole, you know, I should have the crown.
What was your favorite move in the ring? Did you have a favorite move?
Drop kick. I like that. That's my thing. I love it. I tell people all the time still, I'll drop kick them.
Yeah, you had an awesome drop kick. Now I'm going to name you 3 moves that you did.
Okay.
And I'm going to name you 3 opponents.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me if you had to choose between Hollywood, Godiva, and Dementia. Those are the 3 girls.
Okay.
Who would you drop kick? Who would you double arm drag? And who would you want to give a monkey toss to?
Well, I would drop kick Hollywood. She's easy to drop kick. And I would double arm drag Dementia. Because she's scary with that stupid axe that she carries around. That's real, by the way, people. Real axe. And what was the other one?
And the other one was Godiva.
Okay, then Godiva is the one that would do what was the other move?
The monkey toss.
Yep, that'd be hard. Maybe we have to switch this. We monkey toss Hollywood, drop kick Godiva, drag Dementia. Because that would be hard to do that to Godiva. Yeah, she wouldn't that would never happen. She wouldn't allow that.
When we let the fans know, we have a Facebook group, Forever Glowing, Glow, Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. And we asked the fans, we told them Thunderbolt's going to be on the show. And we asked them if they had any questions for you.
Oh, cool.
So I have some questions that we're going to ask you guys. Ask you, rather. And this one is from Sal Sessa, who wanted to know, is there anyone that you wanted to wrestle that you never had a chance to wrestle?
Well, I was, Chainsaw and Spike. They kill me.
Yep, they're classic.
That would have been fun. But I didn't get the pleasure, so yeah, I'd have to say them as the housewives or something. You know what I mean? They were so fun. So much fun.
And Sean Powell wants to know, why did you leave Glow?
I think I got fired. Did I get fired? No. I did get fired, and then I came back. And this is when we were no longer filming in Vegas. We were filming out in California somewhere. I don't remember exactly. I don't really know exactly why. I'm not really positive. Oh, you know what? Probably because Becky was gone too. I think I went back without her, and it just wasn't the same for me. Because I'm not exactly sure why. I just think it was like something like that. It just wasn't. It didn't have the same feel for me at the time.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
AJF wants to know, is there a memory or a crazy story at a club or a restaurant that you can share during your time off duty hanging out with the girls of G.L.O.W?
Okay, well, even during my duty at G.L.O.W, I was at the club. Oh no, my dog is barking to go outside. I'm gonna have to carry. Okay, can you? I don't know what to do. Let's see. Yes. So when I first got there, I was 17. I had just turned 17, and I wasn't old enough to go into any nightclubs because I was a G.L.O.W girl. They would let me in, and everywhere I would go, everyone would be like, "Where's your friend Sally, the farmer's daughter? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?" I'd be like, "What is going on?" Everyone knew who you were if you were a G.L.O.W girl in Las Vegas. So that's really was fun. That was fun. Becky knew everybody. Everybody knew who she was, you know, just because she's just so outgoing from being there prior. Everyone knew she was like VIP bottle service girl everywhere we went. So that was fun. I liked that treatment. Yeah. Oh, and then maybe when we went to Atlantic City, and some guy bought me a fur coat, and I thought, oh my God, got a fur coat. You know, it's just like you start to realize that people know who you are. This is really fun. It was a lot of fun.
Ronnie Gill wants to know, who were your favorite wrestlers to wrestle against? And also, did you ever consider turning heel?
Oh, I would have made a good heel. It's a crazy, broken down Thunderbolt would have been funny. What was the first question? I'm sorry.
Who was your favorite person to wrestle against?
Oh, well, Hollywood obviously is one of my favorites. And Nanichka, I really liked wrestling her. She was really good. I really did. And there was somebody else I really liked too. I liked wrestling with Divey, but her hair was always in my mouth, or like, you know what I mean? It's always a mess with that hair and the outfit. I always had glitter in my eyes from myself, from Jackie Stallone, like the glitter, it's all up, you know? Oh my gosh. Oh, it was funny. But yeah, Hollywood, probably Divey. And Nanichka for sure, hands down, was one of my favorites.
And then Pedro Luis Abraham wants to know, is there any rap that you can remember that was never televised that you could do for us?
I don't know if it was televised. Let me see. Maybe I have something written down. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I don't know how long, I don't ever even know if I've ever seen the whole rep go through. So I don't know what's televised and what's not, you know? Sometimes I go on and I'll see a match and then I'll see a part of something that I sang. Because I don't think we ever sing the whole thing, do we? I don't even know. So I don't know. I could sing you my rap, but I don't know what's televised and what's not, you know?
Yep.
And I've owned 1,000 of these DVDs for G.L.O.W, and I always give them away, so I never really like go through them. So that's like I said, I got to get back into I got to do some research. I have no idea what's going on in this world.
So what did you do? What was life after G.L.O.W like for you?
I did a lot of modeling. I started working for Stunts Unlimited because my aunt and uncle are both coordinators for Stunts Unlimited, and I did a couple things. Then I found out I was pregnant. I had a baby and got married, and you know the normal growing up stuff. Pretty much, you know.
Did you go to the reunion for the documentary that they did in 2012?
Yes, I believe I did. I believe so. First memory. Yes, I believe I did. I did. I wasn't in the documentary per se. There's a whole backstory for that. That's just crazy. But yeah, I was there.
And then as far as Netflix G.L.O.W, did you watch the series and what are your thoughts on it?
You know, it's hysterical because I'm wearing a Netflix G.L.O.W hat as we speak, and my husband worked on the show, but I've never watched an episode. I tried to watch one, and I wasn't excited at first when I watched it. So if you don't catch me right away, it's a wrap. Yep, it's a wrap. I'm going to try to binge watch it when I'm sick or something, you know? It's hard for me I don't watch any television right now as it is. I'm really busy. I like to dog rescue, and I like to, you know, I like to do yard work. I have a lot of property I have to take care of. So, you know, I don't really watch TV unless I have like the flu or something. And then I like binge watch something. I think the last thing I binge watched was Scandal.
Okay.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a minute.
So now we're going to play the lightning round. And basically, so it's named after your tag team partner.
Okay, great.
So basically what it is I'm going to name you two things and you just tell me which one you prefer.
Okay.
So we'll start with iPad or iPhone?
iPad.
Pizza or pasta?
Pasta.
CDs or cassettes?
CDs.
Checkers or chess?
Checkers.
Jersey Shore or Floribama Shore?
Jersey Shore.
Madonna or Lady Gaga?
Oh, Madonna.
Legally Blonde or Clueless?
Oh, Legally Blonde.
Tennis or golf?
Tennis.
Would you rather have an ice cream cone or an ice cream sundae?
An ice cream cone.
Rain or snow?
Oh, neither. Rain.
Mama's Family or Charles in Charge?
Mama's Family. Come on. That's the greatest. That is my favorite show ever.
Yes, I love that show. That's hilarious.
So great. So
Yep.
great.
And then the final one, American Gladiators or Roller Games?
I'm gonna say Roller Games.
Yeah, Roller Games is a fun one.
Yeah, I would totally be on that.
Old school, your 80s competition there.
Yes, for sure.
thought.
People ask me all the time, "Are you?" When they say glow, they go, "Oh, are you a roller derby girl?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh." It's so funny. I do have a funny thing though, because I'm from Kansas, and my grandma, when she found out I was on the show, she was like, "Dana, are you going to be a wrestler?" It was so funny. I was like, "Oh my gosh." She goes, "Because I just want you to know that Vanna White's contract's up over there at the Wheel of Fortune, and if you walk right in that studio and tell them you want her job, you don't have to be that smart to turn them letters around." I almost died. I was like, "Oh my God, that was so funny." That would be perfect for if she said that to Becky, not me. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's so funny." But yeah, it's funny. Oh, what a fun time it was. Fun times. Have you watched the show, the Glow Netflix?
Yes, I have. Yep.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Most people love it.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's obviously different. It's not wrestling, You can't go into it thinking you're going to be watching a wrestling show because you're not. It's
right.
A fictionalized version of Glow, so it definitely is something entertaining to watch for the fan.
Okay, so because it's supposed to be based on the how the Glow started, but in the beginning I just don't even understand that whole concept of what's going on. Like I'm like, is that how it started? Is it? And it's like I know that Babe, Ursula was part of that thing, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm not sure. So maybe I got to watch it and see what's up with that, because I know that certain people were not happy about how it was done. Excuse me. And some, but it was nominated for, wasn't it nominated for an Emmy or Academy Award or whatever it is?
Yeah, for the Emmys.
Yeah. It's got a great director. So I'm going to watch it now because now I got to know. Now I have to brush up on YouTube videos of Glow. I got to order some more DVDs from Amazon. I have a lot of stuff to do. Figure this out. Thanks, Becky. Thanks a lot. She's up there going, ha ha. She knows I hate all of this stuff.
What would you like to tell the fans who are watching the show today?
That we are very grateful that they are so connected to us and that they care so much about us from like forever. Like I was shocked, completely shocked about how devoted and special and nice they are. They're so nice. They really are. And just keep following us, and hopefully we can all get together and do something. You know what I mean? Like we just got to do something special for them besides a cruise. Never going on that cruise, guys. Sorry. Can you imagine? I would probably you get on there with some crazy person throws you overboard. No. I almost went on one. Someone was begging me and I almost did, and I said, no, I can't do it. No. I don't want to spend that much time with people. You know what I mean? No. Try to get along with my husband because he's never here. He works for motion picture industry. He works on the show The Goldbergs, like I said, and he works like 20 hours a day. It's like, okay, see, that's why we get along. Bye. That's funny. But to the fans,
that's the secret to marriage, right?
Huh?
That's the secret to marriage, right?
Well, I only knew him for 5 months when I married him, so we've been married 10 years. So that's, I guess, yeah. We'd probably be divorced. We'd probably be divorced already. But the fans are amazing. I love all of you guys. I'm so grateful and appreciate everything that you guys say and do and give on Facebook and everywhere else. And it excites me that you're still so devoted to it. And half of you show up to the CAC in Vegas all the time. That's fun. But yeah, I have to go again. I haven't been for a while. I used to go all the time, and now I got to start going again. But I'm very grateful to have you guys on my Facebook and as a fan. It's great.
And can you let everybody know how they can get in touch with you?
Through my Facebook. I don't run my Facebook. Okay, this is how bad I am. Someone else does my Facebook for me. I'm sure they can find me under, I think it's Dana Felton Howard Thunderbolt, at facebook.com. I think that's what it says. I'm not sure. But I don't even know my password. Is that terrible? I really got to get it together. I know. I mean, Hollywood has to start. Now I don't have Becky, but Hollywood's going to have to run my life for me now. I don't know what to do. Because all this is confusing for me. I always have to text her. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I get on this website? She's like, just Google it. She's
I know. I'm always nervous too. I'm like, if you hit the wrong button, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna lose data? Are we gonna what's happening?
I know, right? Because I'm literally on my phone going, help me get on, help me. She's like, I'm on the air right now. She's trying to tell me she's on an interview. I'm like, just send it to me real quick. Because I'm really bad at all of this stuff. I don't even know how to. I have a Mercedes. I don't even know how to work the car. I don't have any idea how to drive that thing. So it talks to me. It scares me. I'm just like, whoa. It's like crazy. Learn something new every day. I really wish my daughter still lived here. She's really good at this stuff.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
We had a great time. Thank you
for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for watching. And keep it right here for some more great interviews, everybody. Till next time, we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.